Come on. We got 20 minutes. It's good. You know what I'm saying? Yo, yo, yo. Yo, chat. Yo, chat. Yo, chat. Cool. Why is it saying Luai? Like, I swear to God, bro, I changed the title. Why does it say Luai? I don't get it. The fuck? The fuck? I'm gonna get somebody to change the title once they get in here, bro. I'm gonna get somebody to change the title at some point. But what's up, chat, man? Hold on. Everybody, welcome to the stream, bro. Today, it is a fucking big, big day. Today is the day where Morocco will beat France. Today is today, bro. And I am not even gonna lie. I'm so excited for this game, bro. I'm so excited for this game. I mean, I can't even lie. It's gonna be the greatest game, and it starts in just about 19 minutes. Just about 20 minutes. I am very excited, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Just trying to see. I hope it didn't. You're gonna go with Kylian Mbappe. I just wanted to let you know that at 27. Chat. So I mean, it's gonna be so crazy, bro. It's gonna be so crazy. Morocco will win the World Cup. I promise y'all, bro. Just wait and see today, bro. We're gonna watch it together, bro. Morocco will win the World Cup. No bullshit. No bullshit. What's my predictions for today? Honestly, let me see. Because I ain't gonna lie, I said 3. I kind of changed it a couple of times. But today, Morocco will win. But I think they will win. It will go to penalties, bro. Something tells me it won't go to penalties. And something, I don't really know. I don't really know, but it might be a draw though. It might go to extra time. It might actually go to extra time, bro. Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? How you doing, Bunny? I'm doing great, man. I'm really doing great. I'm doing great. How are you? Haven't seen you in the chat for a while. Haven't seen you in the chat for a while. You good? That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. That's good. That's good. Chat, today we're watching the World Cup. It starts in like 15 minutes. 15. I'm excited, bro. I really am. The time zones are crazy. I know. What time is it over there now? It's oh my god, that looked weird. So it's 9:43. Well, that's not bad though. That's not really bad. That's not really bad though. It's not really crazy late. Chat, I was just wanted to talk a little bit about a couple things before the game starts. We are do I say a lot? I don't know. We are gonna travel very soon. I'm not gonna say where to. I'm not gonna say where. I'm not gonna say when. I'm just gonna say very, very soon. And I know I've said this before, but now I can promise y'all everything is like already paid for and stuff like that. So we're gonna have a travel stream soon, chat. You can guess. You can guess. Yeah, you can guess. You can guess. No. 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 Oh shit. Oh, 15 minutes. 15. I just got a notification that I just got a little message saying that the game is starting soon. No, but we are actually going. I can say this. I can say this much. We're going out the country. And it is going to be far away. That's all I'm going to say. I just kind of wanted to be a little bit surprised when, whenever I just start streaming and then, I'm just in another country, But it's going to be dope. So maybe the time difference is going to be better for the people in Europe. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I would guess so. I would imagine so. I would think so. I would like to think so. I would love to do so. Yes, chat. Streaming University. I don't really want to talk about it as much no more, but I just want to say I don't know if anyone saw it, whatever, but just first of all, congratulations. Congratulations to everybody that got accepted into streaming university. That will be very fun for you guys. Did I apply for streaming university? Yes, I did. Was I a little bit yes, I was. Right? But honestly, from the start, I was not even tripping at all. I was not even tripping at all. Now, what the fuck Luai doing? What you mean, what the fuck I'm doing? I'm streaming, bro! And chat, by the way, we are live two places right now. I don't know if anyone has noticed that, but I want somebody to go and find my second stream. If you find my second stream and you type in the chat over there, it will show here too. So let's see who's the first one that can find my second stream. I'm live another place. It's the first time I'm doing it. I don't even know if it works, but if somebody can find my second stream, I will be very happy. And I will. We'll see. Let's see who can find my second stream, bro. Go and type in the chat. And see, and we're gonna see it here on the screen. It's another, yeah, I don't know, I'll say too much. Y'all can think. But, yeah. Congratulations to everybody. I really hope that y'all gonna have a lot of fun. But honestly, I didn't really, I don't want to say I didn't care. I did care, you know, I really did. I think it's a dope opportunity. But also, bro, honestly, I swear to God, chat, I'm not even gonna lie, just to sound and you know, cool or whatever. I really don't give a fuck at the end of the day, because I know I don't need that shit. I know I don't need that shit, bro. I really do know that I don't need that shit. All I need is God and you guys. You know, everything else will come. That's what I'm saying. But chat, 10 minutes, bro. 10 minutes. I see we got everything set up. Look. Boom. I'm ready, bro. I'm telling y'all, I'm ready. This is gonna be the craziest game, bro. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, chat. It's gonna be so fucking dope. What's your predictions, though? Is there even anyone that be watching the soccer and football in the chat right now, bro? If you're not a football guy or a girl, if you're not into football, this stream might not be for you. I don't know, but because that's all I'm gonna stream today. You know, I'm really hyped. I'm really excited for this game, chat, because it's really big for us. Morocco, we are meeting France. It is the team that everybody's saying is gonna, you know, whatever. Listen. Morocco will win this game, bro. Listen to me when I say this, chat. Morocco will win this game. And I think my predictions will be, I think it's going to go to extra time. And I think Morocco will win in extra time. I don't see penalties. It could be. I don't see penalties, though. Real football is played with a helmet. Football is not for me. See? I know what you be doing. I know what you like, Bunny. You like the games and stuff. I got you with the games soon. I promise y'all, bro. I got you with the games, man. You know we got a big game coming out soon, so we're gonna definitely that's gonna be a big part of the content. You know, that's gonna be maybe the biggest part of anyone's content. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm sorry, chat. If you're not into football, I'm sorry. I really am. What game? The most anticipated game of all time coming out in when is it, chat? Is this winter? Is winter time? Whatever. I need to buy all kind of shit for that. I don't know, chat. We're gonna see, bro. But y'all know what game I'm talking about, bro. CFE 27 just dropped it. What the fuck is CFB 27, bro? Just dropped today. What the fuck is that? Oh, chat. Oh my god. Chat, I'm sorry. I'm very excited. I'm sorry. I'm very excited. It's my country. Listen, you gotta understand. My country is playing, bro. It is the last African team in the tournament, bro. In the World Cup. What? I'm sorry, chat. That's gonna be my main focus today. College football, bro. Who the fuck watches college football? When you have actual football, like you know what I'm saying? What y'all call soccer and stuff, like who? College football? Are y'all serious, bro? Nah, I don't even want to do that, you know, because it might be, it might be dope to someone. It might be dope to someone. I don't know. Well, I guess y'all couldn't find my second stream, but try to find it. Yo, bro, stay shining. Thank you, my brother. Matt the Youngin. Appreciate it, gang. Appreciate it. And you too, everybody in the chat. Chat, we got 6 minutes. Sorry, what? 7 minutes. The game is starting very soon, bro. Oh my god, you probably gonna see me crash out this time. Chat, you probably gonna see me crash out because this is actually the final, bro. This is low-key the real final, bro. When Morocco wins this shit, we won the World Cup. Are we still doing that? Honestly, bro. Are we actually still doing that? Are we still doing that shit, bro? Bobby. And I know you're going to DreamCon, bro. You're not finna go to DreamCon and walk around and say that shit, bro. You're just not, bro. Chat. I am traveling soon. I'm just not gonna say where and when, but I'm gonna say it's very, very soon, and we are going out the country. So just make sure that everybody follow, like, comment, subscribe, because we are gonna do a stream very soon, my brother Youngin. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to say exactly where. I want to see you win, Twin. Appreciate it, my brother. We are going to win. We are already winning, bro. You know, appreciate it, gang. I'm telling you, gang, we are, and we are going to win and everything. And we don't need, you know, I don't want to sit here and say, listen, Streamer University, it is probably the best thing somebody has done for the streaming community ever, I would say. You know, shout out to Kai. I fucking think Kai is so fucking dope. And he's probably the streamer that's doing the most for everybody, bro. He's doing the most for the streaming community. I was applying, chat. No, we did not get picked. But I don't give a fuck. I was like, I want to go to Stream University too. That's going to be a good experience for me. Right? It's something that's going to help you. For sure, it's going to help you. It's going to give you a little push, right? Whatever. But I was not going into that thinking I need this shit, bro. If I don't get this shit, what the fuck am I gonna do? And I just see all over the internet people, you know, going like, you know, like they are acting like it's gonna. They need that. Like, I mean, if they don't get that, nothing's what. I think that's the wrong mentality, bro. That's just what separates, I think, people sometimes, bro. I don't need Stream University. I want to go, yes. I would love. I love, like, it will be so dope. But I don't need that shit, bro. You know, honestly, I won't. It's kind of like, you know, you get a whatever, you know, you get some eyes on you for a lot of eyes on you for a certain amount of time, but then you have to leverage that. You know, you got to keep the eyes on you. That's really what it is. You know. Everybody can be, you know, on a, you know what I'm saying? But you got to really, how you gonna keep them eyes on you? You get me for me? You get me for me? So, Chad, we got 4 minutes, gang. Hold on. Let me see. Morocco, please. Oh, hold on. Hold on. No! They just...
The stage is New York, New Jersey Stadium. The prize...
Chat, here we go.
In the last four of
Marruecos.
the 2026 World Cup. John Strong and Stu Holden with kickoff for you next.
Marruecos. It's about to start. It is going to be a football stream today, chat. I'm sorry, but it is going to be a football game today. Stream today. How is the sound, though? How is the sound, though? Like the sound for you guys? Is it too loud?
It just, hey, this local crew, they haven't lost since 1996. Hey, this local crew, they haven't lost. He always is. Honestly,
Lou, make it, bro. I swear to God, bro. I swear to God, bro. You are insane. You are insane, Bobby. You know that, bro. People can't find my second stream.
So here we are, the final 8 teams remaining in chase of this FIFA World Cup.
There we go, chat. I'm sorry. Here we go.
On a very warm, sunny day in Foxborough, Massachusetts, we kick off the quarterfinal round with a rematch
Oh
of the
my God.
semifinal from 4 years ago. It's France against Morocco. And Facundo Teo leading an all-Argentine officiating crew. He was in charge of the crew at the last quarterfinal 4 years ago that Morocco were in, as they ended up beating Portugal. A very experienced on.
What's your predictions, chat? Who gonna win?
Mastrolanjo of Argentina is at his first World Cup as a video assistant referee, and there's no getting around it. Any decisions they do or don't make today will be under a microscope because of the last few days and all the talk about officiating. So the hope is that these players on the field can be the lead story today.
A number of players on both sides familiar and part of that match 4 years ago. Mike Magnon takes his place in the nets once again on the right-hand side. Jules Koundé.
Oh my God, bro! This is the first quarterfinal.
Both of their 6 starts in the midfield. Michael Olise.
It's gonna be the first quarterfinal, bro. The first quarterfinal, bro. Holy shit, bro! I'm excited again. What's going on with fucking what's his name? What's his name, bro? The guy from Morocco, the attacker. What's his name? Yep. France is out today. I can feel it. I swear to God, they out. What?
Final win over France in that tournament. This is just his 11th game at the senior national team level as head coach. This World Cup began.
Come on, gang. Like, we don't want to see all that shit. Just start the game. Start the game. Fucking France, bro. They not gonna win this shit. I swear to God, I can feel it, bro. I swear to God, I can feel it, chat.
And quarterfinal number 1 is underway.
There we go.
It is France changing to what is technically a very light green. It is the Atlas Lions of Morocco wearing red. And it was the French.
Why's it saying that?
Well, clearly Morocco liked the combination between Diaz and Hakimi on the right. The two of them work really well because he tucks inside. For the French team, look, they're going to get more pressure than they've seen throughout this tournament so far. Morocco like to high press. They like to play with the ball. I expect this game to have swings of momentum both minutes. Match up.
On that one, though.
All right. I think it works now.
Good pressure by Brahim Diaz there. Diaz, one of the French-born players, one of the former French youth internationals, steering it back to Yassine Bono under some pressure. Just gets rid of it long.
And really, we talked about this so much throughout the pregame. This left side for France. The matchup between Desiree Doué, club teammate, and PSG with Hakimi. That is the strength for the Moroccan team, is Hakimi's ability to get into the attack. Interested if Doué can keep him pinned back by keeping a high position.
Ousmane Dembele on the outside. Jules Koundé will overlap him, come into Elise. Cano there to get it, and that's part of the familiarity, is how many club teammates, current and former, are out there on that field, frequent opponents as well. Doué skips inside of Hakimi, plays for Mbappe, found a pocket of space, and pulls the shot just wide. No, it did take a touch on the way through. Well, you give him an inch and he'll take the whole mile.
Instant, his thought is, comes underneath the back line.
That was fucking close.
Turned, hits a great looking shot, and Bono had to be alert. France played this one short and quick.
Bailey will clip it into the back post, and Upamecano's there. Bono the save, pushed it away. He has been the hero for them time and time again, Yassine Bono. It takes the French just 4 minutes to put him to work.
What a chance, by the way. And what a save from close proximity. I think Upamecano was 3 yards away from him. But as you'll see when this ball comes in, his momentum's taking him away from goal, so he can't generate the power. And he's already jumped now, so he's just trying to redirect it on goal. He's doing the right thing by trying to get it into the ground to make it difficult for Bono, and here come France again.
It was Doué knocked down behind the play. Mbappe burst his speed to the byline, can't catch up to it all the way out.
But what Bono did really well in that moment was he didn't overcommit. He's not trying to guess or anticipate too much, but look, he stands tall to the very last minute and reacts. He's actually starting to lean to his left, thinking, potentially anticipating it's going to go to that near post. Big time save.
Don't listen. We just started. It just started.
But here's the question for Morocco. Can they have spells with the ball? We talked so much about the French going to feel a bit of pressure from this Moroccan team, and they're going to get tested at the back as well, Didier Deschamps' team. But this will be the most they have felt, certainly, throughout this tournament. France really putting the pressure on early, high pressing up the field, forcing some long balls, not allowing Morocco to play through them. They're going to eat that up all day at the back.
And yet Morocco off to a better start in this game than the semifinal 4 years ago. They were already down a goal at this point. Part of why they had such a huge share of the possession in that semifinal 4 years ago is the French were up early. Happy to just sit back. And Achraf Hakimi, and he's got friends and teammates, current and former, out there on France, plays for PSG. Setting his own record, 16th World Cup appearance for him, more than any Moroccan player in history. The pass was steered inside. El Anaoui was first to recover it. Another French-born player. You've got 3 in total on the field. El Anaoui in the middle. Boadi is
Come on, Morocco, bro.
At the back. All born and raised in France. Choosing to play for Morocco instead. Jump, for that matter, on the ball. He said in an interview 8 years ago he would never play for anyone but France. As he said in the interview to a French outlet, even if I'm never called up by the senior team, I will never play for anyone else. He had been a teammate of Kylian Mbappe's, winning an under-19 European championship. But the French never called. And 8 years later, Morocco and Senegal, where each of his parents are from, they were calling. And now here's Issa Diop on the field at this World Cup.
Well, prolonged spell of possession here for Morocco to get the type of look that they want, which is now building with 3 center backs essentially, and Hakimi high and wide on the right where they want him, which allows then Brahim Diaz to come underneath and find some space. But France staying very compact centrally, not allowing those penetrating balls to find him.
Biggest challenge right now for Morocco is that balloon on the field.
Get that shit out the fucking field, bro.
Here's Rabiot. Doué on the outside. Poked away by Boadi. And then Doué commits a foul. Trying to win it back. Really the first stoppage of play we've had for an awful long time. Diaz clipping it forward. Hakimi in chase to the byline. It's going to run out of room. First time in a while, though, that Morocco have had that sort of possession. Gianni Infantino amongst the dignitaries, some of whom are in the...
What's up, Bobby man? I'm locked in for this game, bro. I'm telling you.
On a warm day in Foxborough. Kanoe will open up wide for Ousmane Dembele. And he had a great spot there for Mbappe. Just put too far in front of him. Good work by Kone to win the loose ball back in the middle in front of Boadi. Out to Doué. Doué was blocked by Diop.
We're gonna win. I swear to God, bro. Right now, France are looking a little. They're looking. You know, they doing a good job, but it's just the beginning. You know. I kind of knew it was gonna happen. Like France in the beginning gonna be really but then I'm telling you, second half.
From France, he was captaining the French under-21s in March, although reportedly already had his decision made to switch to Morocco.
Yeah. He's French. You know how many fucking Moroccans right there that are born and raised in France? It's like kind of France playing against France, like basically.
Out there. Remember watching that opening game against Brazil, the way he controlled that midfield and has been an ever-present in there. Number 6, willing to take the ball under pressure, knows when to speed the game up, knows when to slow it down, and it feels like a game where he's not afraid of the moment. And he will be in the biggest game of his life with the biggest test of his life. He's got to try to deal with Olise and Mbappe floating off his shoulder and trying to find connection and harmony with his teammates. Here he is again on the ball now.
Youngest since Pele in 1958 to start a World Cup quarterfinal. Oh,
Yep.
knocked off the ball. Hakimi's pressure there, and then it's overhit. That was looking out there trying to go wide for Talby, and now he's down in a bunch of pain. We play on. That ball never went out of play on the far side. Promising moment that broke down there. Alcanal's back to his feet and rejoining the play. And you get the sense that's what the pattern of the game might be, is long spells of not nothing, but of less, and then quick little moments of chaos. And who could react to them? Dembele, Olise, tournament leader in assists. One ahead of Brahim Diaz. Olise just trying to draw in Saladin. Good day for Upamecano with the best chance of the game so far.
Yep.
Able to intercept that pass. Now can Morocco go on the counter?
Come on!
Diaz carrying forward. France are backing off. Diaz all on his own right now. And Manu Kone's not having any of that. Diaz is down behind the play.
It's a foul. That was a foul.
Diaz is still slowly, gingerly getting to his feet on the other end of the field as it's rolled through for Mbappe. Waiting for support against his former youth French teammate. Mbappe on Diab. Cuts it back to the top of the box, poked away by Talby. They're going to reset for Koundé. Mbappe once more. Wide for Olise. Saladin defending. Kylian Mbappe. Reds it in.
How you let this go through?
2-8. Lucadinha, chance to cross, gets it in, header away there. Mazraoui able to change his direction to head it out.
I mean, the Moroccans standing strong right now, but it just feels so surgical from the French. The way they move the ball with purpose. And Mbappe's running off the ball, just so effective, dragging defenders wide, opening up spaces, getting a team on balance. But yet Morocco, in those moments, able to close the defense and then really not dive in and open up the gaps too much. But that pressure is building and building from this French attack.
Now the French have a free kick. In dangerous position on the edge of the attacking part of the field as Olise goes down. There was that one earlier with Brahim Diaz that wasn't called.
And he's having to do a lot when he's in possession, Brahim Diaz, where he's running with the ball. He's got 2 or 3 guys around him. He can slip out of one challenge. And then the problem is, here comes the second, here comes the third. It's where you're really feeling the miss of Saibari in a game like this.
Dembele,
I honestly thought he was going to play Saibari.
Olise sends it in. Mazraoui heads it out. We're able to find Mbappe. Poked away, second chance, jumped there first. And Tommy just had nowhere to go, so he retreats to Bono. And now he's under some pressure.
All under control. So that's the thing.
How they drew it up.
Yeah, Talby, he looks up, and there's nobody forward in the field. Elkanous has to keep that depth to the team. I know he wants to come in, and he's been playing wide left. It's not natural to him, but he needs to continue to stretch the
Come on, Morocco.
For Morocco to continue to keep this.
Yep.
Nice combination here.
Advantage being played.
Bro, he's so fucking ass, bro.
Will the referee bring it back for a free kick? He will. As that was Unagi who went down. And no advantage came from it.
Yep. Dinya catching Nahi as that ball was gone. So Morocco going to use this not only to get a couple fluids on board on this near sideline, but set up a set piece. I'm interested. He said Diop come up. It looks like they will bring everybody up for this.
No, he will walk away. It'll be Hakimi to take it. There's 2 assists at this tournament. And it's just about everybody up for Morocco. Everyone back for France. Hakimi. And I'm going to defer to you on what his intention was there.
I think he was attempting to shoot that, actually. Maybe trying to catch.
Holy shit, that was ass, bro. I don't know what the fuck he doing.
England. But
you have to say those for Saturday in Miami.
Yeah.
Or David Seaman. Legendary goalkeeping career, and he gets so many times remembered for the worst moment. But now a chance for Morocco to press a little bit higher. Chance for Morocco to put a little bit of pressure on the French. It was a great touch in there by Olise to nutmeg El Anaoui. And release it to the near side. Mbappe now. Just glides. Poked away. I mean, he was right next to us warming up pregame. He's a bigger dude than you give him credit for.
Well, when he opens up that stride and that momentum and that power, more importantly, that he has, he's so difficult to defend. He thinks and felt that, no, it actually came off his heel in the end, so that's the right decision. But he's buzzing around early. He looks like he means business in this game, as he has all tournament long. But the challenge for Morocco and what I'm seeing from Mbappe is he's running you behind, and then the next play, he pops up underneath. So you really have to have faith in your defensive structure and everybody's responsibilities, because if you start to follow him, that's when the space opens up for other players. But he's finding a little bit of space and gets turned and has such a quick release with the shot as well.
Mbappe 1 behind Messi at this tournament for goals, 2 behind Messi for the all-time record, but no player in history has scored more goals in games like these, World Cup knockout games, than Kylian Mbappe.
Come on, bro.
Still Olise, now Mbappe. Out to Desiree Doué. Hakimi to meet him. Doué hooks the cross in, back post header! And Bono seemed much more comfortable than any of the French fans that was going to be.
They came in really trying to get their shape back. Dembele had drifted in at the far side. Comes back to get the cross because it was a little under hit. And he's trying to redirect it to get the power on it to the far post. Doesn't test Bono.
Why is it not working? Oh, it is.
Especially when that many.
This is the 7th all-time meeting between these nations. The first time they've played since that semifinal in Qatar. Morocco. Dembele, reigning World Player of the Year. His shot is blocked. Part of the embarrassment of riches the French have, certainly in the attacking part of the field. And that was something Didier Deschamps told Jenny Taff yesterday. He said, I find it harder actually to coach players who are better than they think they are. These guys know that they're good, but they also understand, Deschamps told Jenny, that they're part of a collective, and the collective strength.
Come on, Morocco, man. Come on, Marruecos.
Here's Dembele again. Trying to thread that one through. Koundé cutting it back off Mazraoui out for a French corner.
We need, come on, Chad. We need a goal, bro. In the first half, we need a goal, man.
France created their best.
In the first half, bro. Come on, bro.
The Upamecano header that was saved at close range by Bono. Just about 4 minutes in. Elise takes it short. Dembele clips it into the box. Rabiot will put it over. As we said, Deschamps, this could be his final game in charge as Bono's under immediate pressure. We know he's leaving the French job at the end of this tournament. He's hoping he's got 2 more games to come. As France win the ball back high up the field. And Doué dancing on it.
Actually, seeing bottom left of your screen, just off screen, Hakimi talking to Bono about some of the build-up. Morocco really struggling to possess the ball, trying to play through the French pressure. They just can't right now. And it's resulting in the French starting to squeeze them in their own half.
Elise, that's too much on the far side. Koundé couldn't keep it in play.
And nothing come of it yet, but even right now, continuing that conversation with Bono. So I wonder if at a point they're just going to push up and try to play direct. It looks like that's actually what they're going to do here off this goal kick. That tells you, look, we're tired of being under pressure. We don't want to give the ball away. We don't want to play into your strengths. So let's try and win this ball further up. Maybe it results in a throw-in, but it's going to go straight out of bounds. So it does result in a throw-in, but a French one. But at least they don't have the ball 20 yards from their goal.
I mean, is that a sign of resignation for Morocco, or is that intelligent of them?
Well, a bit of both. I think it's, look, you've got to feel the game. You know when you're playing France, you're going to be under pressure for long stretches. And if you can, look, so here's the perfect example. They went out for a French throw, but now the French have turned it over. Morocco have possession with a throw-in. So they've survived a 5 to 10 minute period where they were under pressure, and now maybe have the chance to have some of the ball at least take off that pressure directly in front of their goal, but they've turned the ball over again.
Now Elise quickly for Mbappe and gets it back, and the French in some transition. Dembele, Saladin jumped the passing lane, couldn't get there. Dembele had to get it wide, and then Saladin getting a start because of the injuries at the back, wins the tackle in the end. Well, Canals got Talbi running up the far side, Upamecano running with him. I've seen Talbi played it in, just no one anywhere near it in a red shirt. And now the game is a bit stretched. Next stoppage of play should be the hydration break. Mbappe, can he get it away? No. Takes a tackle from Hakimi. Mbappe's down in pain. Referee says no foul. Morocco the other way. Brahim Diaz has Hakimi for support. Mbappe back to his feet as it comes in for Hakimi. Couldn't get through Digne, but now Morocco will have their first corner of the game.
And believe it or not, Hakimi's first touch of the game in the attacking third at this part of the game. It was one of Thierry's big questions about Morocco. Their best part of their attack is Hakimi on the right, and they played it quickly here.
In for Brahim Diaz. Diaz will cross it in, back post. No one there in a red shirt. France able to play through, at least momentarily play through the pressure. That one's not going to be a foul. Doué just stopped. He thought he was fouled. He's back in now. So now he won the ball.
There's a lot of pressure right now from France, but listen, chat, it's gonna change. I'm telling you, it's always in the beginning.
MT is able to scoop it in. Body, can he bring it down on Rabiot? It's going to be hooked away by Saliba, only as far as Hakimi. Tough tackle from Doué. Got his revenge for a moment ago.
That's
and now the
good.
French come the other way. Mbappe has it. Mosraoui trying to recover. Kylian Mbappe goes down. Penalty for France.
Fucking dumbass.
No hesitation from
Fucking dumbass.
Mateo. And from one end of the field to the other, the French have an opportunity to take the lead.
And here you go. This is why we're talking about Hakimi. When he attacks the balance, but here's the danger, the other way. They come down the side that he had vacated
Fucking
into
dumbass.
the attack. Mbappe, lightning quick.
I swear to God,
Either
bro.
way,
Fucking
There'll
dumbass.
be a question, is this a foul? No, absolutely not. Due pokes it away. Elise drives inside, opens up the space. Mbappe, 1v1 open field. Good luck. Gets you off balance. Mazraoui commits. Tries to go to ground. I don't know why in the box you make that challenge.
I don't
Trust
even
your
know either,
goalkeeper.
bro.
Give him a chance.
Yeah.
Instead, when you go to ground like that, Mbappe touches the ball with that
Fucking
little
dumbass,
extra
bro.
touch.
I swear to God, bro.
Draws
Fucking
in the
dumbass
foul.
game.
Absolutely a penalty. And a chance for killing Mbappe once again from the spot.
Why the fuck, you fucking piece of shit, would you even make a tackle in the fucking box? In the right there, bro. You fucking dumbass game. Like, why would you make a tackle in the box? Are you out of your mind, bro?
Bono, the goalkeeper, he's known for his heroics in penalty shootouts. Well, and maybe not be relevant, the fact that he's never stopped one in a game.
Well, it looked like a clear foul to me, certainly from Mazraoui, but... And if we're thinking about the one on Due, that did not look like a foul on Hakimi.
Hello of Argentina is just wanting an extra minute to take a look at this as Facundo Teo, the on-field referee, sets the players. Kylian Mbappe, 19 goals in 19 games played in his World Cup career. Trying to make it a clean 20 for 20 and give the French the lead here in the rematch of the
He's gonna miss.
4 years ago. We're still going to wait for the video assistant referee to have all the time he needs to take a look at it. We are still officially in a check. So Mbappe's going to come forward and restart his sequence.
Yeah, you don't want to be standing there as part of your sequencing as a striker where, and look, now Bono comes up. This is all part of the mind games. But this seems like a very long time for this.
Check is complete. Correct decision to award the penalty. Now what can Kylian Mbappe do with it? And he's going to reset the ball again. The referee didn't like the placement of the ball. Here we go. Mbappe against Yassine Bono.
Yes!
And Mbappe trying to just wait for Bono to go. And when he did go, he went the right way. And Mbappe's immediate reaction after that was straight to the referee. He felt that that was held up way too long, that whole process. But
saved!
Bono denying Mbappe.
Take this guy out, bro. The defender from Morocco. Take him out, bro. Get his ass out of here, bro. On God, gang, like, why would you even make a tackle like there, bro? That's just like so dumb. Like, so why? Like, why would you do that?
It's gonna be cleared up by a sliding block.
So weird to me, bro.
Mbappe again, he's gonna go and speak to the referee right now about this whole process.
Give me 1 second, chat. Hydration break. Hydration break, chat. Listen. Listen. There is a what's it called? A lot of pressure right now from France, but I feel like in the second half, things gonna, turn up a little bit. I'll be honest.
Well, certainly VAR protocol doesn't put a time limit on the amount that the time that the VAR has to look at it. I've been looking at this play at slow motion at length just to see if the defender got a touch on the ball. And even with stop action, the ball doesn't turn and direction doesn't change in spin. So that certainly should have been figured out and seen more quickly.
And I guess the question to you then, Stu, I mean, how much for a player of Mbappe's quality and skill, should that be a reason why he missed it? Or is it the reason why, do you think?
I think just...
Bro, stop fucking complaining again. You got the penalty, bro. Nobody was... Sure, you had to move the ball 2-3 times. Okay, bro. You still got the penalty, bro. That's an excuse. That's an excuse for you not to score. Stop doing that.
It wasn't a great penalty, though.
Stop doing that.
I'll be the first one to admit that. No excuses from that side. The other side, it took way too long. It was very clear that was absolutely...
Yeah, but it's not an excuse that it's taking a long time. You still got the penalty, bro.
Last thing you need from this French team. As Paraguay found
like, the fuck?
Cutting it back, Ousmane Dembele puts it wide. 8th shot of the game for France in 32 minutes.
Look at the chop there with the right, gets 2 defenders going, comes back to the left, starts it out too far outside the post with the left. And once again, Morocco have almost abandoned and playing out of the back for just the time being, which to me is a very mature and game recognition of what the game is giving to you at the moment. And
Come on, bro. We need to go first, bro. We need to go first, bro.
A little bit more in the second half, but being slightly more risk averse. It becomes, here's Due, look at that.
Almost left the ball behind him and then gets bumped off it.
But I think Morocco need a spell on the ball to show themselves again.
Come on. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Connection is gone for them right now. And France are the team that are buzzing around on the ball. Look at Elise.
Elise just held his ground there. I guess that's the next part of the question. They've only forced 2 saves out of Yossi Bono, one of them from the penalty. Is this a bad situation for Morocco to be in?
No. You haven't conceded. You still have threatened at times getting forward.
No. Listen. We need a goal. We need to go crazy. Stop with that fucking laid back shit. Like, go crazy. Get a goal right now, bro. First.
And play your way into the game like they've just done here. It's a very good sequence. Really important to use the ball in moments to almost rest, but then also make this French team work a little bit to try to press and win the ball back.
Tomorrow on Fox, the quarterfinals continue. Spain taking on Belgium in Los Angeles. Coverage starts at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific, live on Fox. Winner of that game will face the winner of this game Tuesday afternoon in Dallas in the first of the semifinals at this tournament. Belgium riding high after their big win over the United States. Spain, the European champions, trying to do what Spain did back in 2010, which is win the World Cup as European champions. Does not happen nearly as often as you Great touch by Boadi to get away for Unahi. He's got Brahim Diaz running to the middle. And maybe just didn't quite pick the right lane for that pass. Jump is there in front of Rabiot to win it back, though, for Morocco. Saladin almost got his pocket picked by Dembele. And then it's taken away by Due. Boadi, the teenager, lost it. Due running in. Desiree Due! Save! Yossi Bono! 3rd stop of the game. Out for a corner.
And the first mistake of the game from the 18-year-old Boadi. Had the pass, opted to try to take an extra touch.
What the fuck is he doing, bro?
To play the ball wide, opt to try to cut it back. It's pocket picked, and Due down to the right of Bono. The experience of Bono again with a huge save. And do a really positive slashing run, just didn't have enough power on the finish. Otherwise, it finds the corner. So Morocco still keeping the French scoreless. And those are key moments. Can't turn possession over like that when you're in that offensive set and you've got your fullbacks high and wide because it leaves you exposed defensively.
Elise, the ensuing corner outswinger, and not a ton behind that. It might have actually ricocheted off two French.
Chat, if we go to penalties, I already know who's going to win.
It is certainly true that against Senegal and against Paraguay, it took France a long time to get the first goal, but they were not creating nearly as many chances in that intro. That's a huge collision in the middle. Referee says play on. Pass was behind Mbappe. It is interesting that our referee, Facundo Teo of Argentina, very experienced, he seems very focused on the placement of the ball on set pieces, and he seems much more willing to just let contact go. Sort of what he's choosing to keep a sharp eye on.
What's up, Aquamo? Sup, my bro? Bro, Chad, I'm locked in for the World Cup, bro. Watch it with me, man. Watch it with me, bro.
Hakimi right now. Morocco's right back is taking up a position as a center forward. Which is interesting is, you know, when they have possession like this. You
better get that card ready. You better get that card ready, bro.
Actually, Talby's making the first run I've seen that tries to open up the space. And what a run like that does, it forces France's back line.
Chat, are y'all watching the game too or no?
That can open up the space in front of them and behind the midfield, which is where Morocco are so dangerous when Brahim Diaz can get on the ball. Those are the spaces we just have not seen Morocco in this game so far.
Morocco playing without the injured Ismail Saibari, who made history by scoring in all three games in the group stage. That was almost a giveaway by El Ainaoui there, and it's actually going to end up as a foul as Kone stepped in. They're also without Shadi Riyad, the center back, so two key starters for them. To say nothing
There is a
of the
foul,
players,
but bro, come on,
multiple
man.
starters, they lost entry before the tournament even began.
That was the run of Doué, and he had an option to his left, so that meant that Diop had to stay wide and give that an honest job, and Doué just busts through the gap, hits the shot. Another big save from Bono, who has been the difference so far. Saved the penalty.
Bro, they're going to win. I'm telling you right now, France is the team.
Able to keep it in tight traffic.
It's the only African team left in the tournament, Chat. What? How can't you not support that, bro?
Keep it on Saliba. He's knocked down, and then he handled the ball. So it's either going to be a free kick for a foul or for a handball. It is Morocco's. A bit of a hesitation again there from the referee. What decision he wanted to make. Getting screamed at by players on both sides.
Bro, they're going to win. Just don't worry. I know France is really applying a lot of pressure right now, but it's only the beginning of the game, bro. It's only the beginning of the game, chat. That's going to like... Morocco right now, it's not really playing how I want them to play. Though.
In recent decades, they've twice failed to get out of the group stage. What it means,
but I've seen Morocco play like this, and then the second half, after they get a goal,
once in the last 40 years,
you want France to win?
By Germany in the quarterfinal of 2014, because a penalty shootout loss counts as a tie.
Nah, they're not gonna win.
Always get to this spot, the French, but once they do, they're awful hard to do.
Come on, come on, come on! Move! Here we go, chat. 1-0.
Chepsine Talby to the byline. Talby cutting it back. Took a deflection there. That was Jules Koundé sliding in to block it. Saladin runs forward, heads it along, and Talby is offside. He's limping a bit anyway. It's out for a goal kick.
But that was the best stretch of possession and attacking quality that we have seen from Morocco all game. And I think it just speaks to that we're creeping towards the end of the first half here. And the spaces are opening up a little bit. They're taking better touches under pressure. Technically, they're so comfortable spreading the field out and then getting the look that they wanted on the far side with Talby attacking the goal. Just didn't quite get the cross and the runs into the box that they were looking for. But that will be an encouraging spell there for Morocco.
5 minutes to go in the half here in Foxborough. A very warm day in Massachusetts. The first sign of shade.
Come on, man. Apply pressure.
Across the near sideline.
Apply pressure, bro.
Mbappe. Olise.
Yep. Yep. Get this guy out of here, bro. I swear to God, the Moroccan defender, get him out of here, bro. Making a tackle like that, fucking right in front of the goal, bro.
Again, they were in Seattle. They were in the stadium.
Get this guy out of here, bro.
For the United States, we get down to the final 10 days of this World Cup. Hard to believe.
Chad, I ain't gonna lie, when the World Cup is over, it's gonna be sad, bro. It's gonna be sad, game, when the World Cup is over, bro.
As is all of our electrical equipment, by the way, which is about 200 degrees.
And the crowd, you hear the big cheer from them. Everybody happy for a little reprieve from the sunshine.
Hobby. Nothing else with Upamecano right on top of. That's going to be a free kick for Morocco. Shakira in the stands. It's taken quick. It's in play right now. Brahim Diaz had a chance to run through it. Jules Koundé knocked it away. The World Feed director seemed unaware that ball was in play for a while there. And then Rabiot is fouled by Onahi.
And I think Morocco will be encouraged, could they, and their fans as well, if they can get into this half at 0-0. They'll feel that they really came into the game a little bit more as the half went on. But they've withstood the first wave of the French attack, and then the second wave, but they've saved the penalty as Dembele might get to this. But the problem with playing France is you've got to withstand 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it will keep coming. They've got options off the bench that they can hit you with in the second half. And this is a Moroccan team. As you said, they're without some key
It looks
players.
good. It looks good.
They went to extra time and penalties against the Netherlands. But they certainly have the spirit, they have the quality, and they're very much in this game.
You gotta take this guy out, I think so, Chad. Like this fucking the young guy in the midfield, bro.
Slow burn for them against the Canadians Saturday in Houston. Scoreless at the half. It was only 1-0 until 10 minutes to go, and they were able to get 2 late ones.
But you do have to get to the half at 0-0. That is absolutely paramount.
And you imagine we'll have quite a bit of stoppage time because of that lengthy check by the video assistant referee. Mazraoui's penalty foul against Mbappe that ended up being saved. It's a great flick there by Doué, and Mbappe wasn't quite prepared for it. Brahim Diaz, as you said, just has nothing in front of him. It's only sideways and backwards as he tries to play positive. Manu Kone now. Great work to get away from 3 Moroccan players.
So good.
Bro, I don't like how the number 6 is playing for Morocco, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Dembele. He had a run up the middle there. He's going to come sideways instead. It was Jules Koundé who's going to stay forward now as an extra body up front for France. Koundé's going to chase. No, he's not going to chase it down. He was in chase from Upamecano. What's Didier Deschamps thinking of all this right now, you think?
I think he'll be satisfied with the first half. Look, they had a penalty that was saved. Had a couple of really good opportunities that were saved by Bono. His team are in control. He's always been aware of the threat of Morocco. But one of the things he did say in the lead up to this match is we need to be efficient with our chances. We respect Morocco. We know it's going to be a tough match. We know the quality they have. We also know the opportunities we can create with our quality. Antoine Griezmann
of Orlando City in MLS right now, of course. Who incidentally,
French legend.
All 4 goals France scored in each of the last 2 World Cup quarterfinals were him, either assisting or scoring. He was a big game player for them in the knockout stages at each of the last 2 World Cups. And it'll be fun to see him playing here in the United States from the resumption of MLS next week. We will have
5 minutes.
5 added minutes You're at the end of this first
That's
half,
okay.
the hydration break and the lengthy check before the penalty. Mbappe trying to run through on that one. Bono there to clear it edge of his box. France out shooting Morocco 10-0. 3 saves made by Yassine Bono in this first half. Doué hunts the ball back from El Kanaus. Olise was able to get through on Brahim Diaz. Here's this one Dembele now. Dembele just
Come on. You know what he's gonna do.
Doué, who lays it down for Rabiot.
He's always gonna. Come on, bro.
Able to chase it down.
Put some fucking pressure on these bitches, bro.
Back is Saliba. Kone, his shot blocked. Always going to feel that one in a moment. Dembele keeps it in play. Dembele running in the middle. Nutmegs the pass through. Olise couldn't turn cleanly. Olise's shot closed down by Mazraoui. Lucadinho holds it in. He'll let it go. And it clips off the top of the bar.
Wow.
Did not take a touch off Bono.
And I don't know if Bono pulls his hand back here or not. But Diaz says, okay, I'm striking this. And what a strike it is. Look at the movement. Oh, he got a touch on it. He had fingers on that ball. And look at that ball swerving. And it's almost like even just the trajectory catches Bono a little bit by surprise. It's so difficult to predict. He had to get a hand up to that, smashes into the crossbar. And that would have been the least likeliest goal scorer on the field.
One of the least likely players on this French squad. He was last at a World Cup.
They playing well, bro. I'm not gonna lie, Chad.
Players cut at each of the last 2 World
France is
Cups.
playing well.
2 years he was away from the French team until the fall of 2024.
But they still gonna lose.
Going close on that one.
Morocco right now is just not dangerous. That's it. They're just like defending.
Desiree Doué with the skill. Can he ride Hakimi there? They both go down. Decision is going to be a foul and a free kick for Morocco, looks like.
Well, sure, Hakimi has seen Doué do this a million times in practice. The touch before that. And then he takes him on 1v1. Again, I'm sure a familiar sight in practice. They both got a hold of each other. And the foul is given, I think, for that there. The first pull by Doué pulling Hakimi down against his body in front and then tries to head it out. Really fun battle between the two of them all half long.
Header won by
Oh,
Rabiot.
Dembele's got some space, yeah.
Dembele from Mbappe. Saladin retreating defensively. Dembele trying to cut him back. And an off Saladin drafted in because of injury. Out at left back.
Good ass fucking tackle.
Today. He's won a really important duel on the outside with the reigning world player.
All right, Morocco. You guys got to do something, man. You're not looking dangerous right now.
2 minutes to go in the half. Could they spring a surprise before the break? Kanaus for Hakimi. Quite literally, no players in red in the attacking box right now. They're all 20 yards away or more from goal. Diaz. Blocked by Rabiot. It's a handball. It's a free kick for Morocco just outside the corner of the box.
Yeah, just outside. As the ball was coming in from Brahim Diaz. You see Rabiot's right hand. And did it take a deflection off his body before? It looked like it came off his shoulder, but that hand is out in an unnatural position there. Wow, what an opportunity this is going to be. Hakimi typically takes the set pieces, but I've got to think with the right foot, this suits a left footer. This is Brahim Diaz all over it. And it's the type of area where you want to be hitting this towards the goal. France setting a very...
Oh, it's a good... This is a good precision, bro. He might just fucking shoot on that, bro.
On top of Magnon, and he's just going to try to hit this through traffic towards the far post. Really interesting opportunity here for Morocco.
In the 50th and final minute of the first half. It's Hakimi who was trying to pick out the near post, but put it well wide of the end. And that's the first shot of the entire game for Morocco.
Yeah, he's trying to either make France think that he's going to pull back away, and Diaz hits it with the left. That's why the angle's really hard.
How do you shoot this far, bro? I swear to God, Chad. Like, I don't
Tried to put it
know,
on the
bro.
side of the wall, didn't happen. Still very much to play for here.
Kylian Mbappe the best chance. The penalty sit.
How the fuck do you shoot that far off, bro? Chat. Halftime. Halftime. It is not looking. I don't think Morocco looks really that dangerous, honestly. I think Morocco can do better. I think it is gonna be a draw. It looks like penalties. It looks like penalty, bro. It really does. It looks like penalty, bro. And they get the penalties, Morocco will win that shit, bro. I'm telling you. See how. Everybody, welcome to the stream, bro. Chat. You can tell by the way I want, I got him. I'll be any girl that I wanna. Got bitches in. Oh my god, yeah. Nah, they gotta do something, man. They gotta do something. I ain't gonna lie. Morocco gotta do something, man, if they want to win this game, bro. I need to see some, I need to see some, take some risks, Don't be so afraid. Like it's like Morocco's very like defense right now. They just trying to, I don't like the way I hate when teams play like that, bro. I really do. Get your ass up there and that's a weird ass smell. Get your ass up there and attack, bro. And they not really doing that right now. I really don't get why they play like that, bro. Let's see what happens though. But like I said, try to play defense like that, and then they get a goal fucking 5 minutes, 10 minutes before. I don't want to see that. I want us to get a goal first. I want Morocco to get a goal first, bro. That's gonna be important, game. That's gonna be important. Important. Let's see what happens here in the second half, bro. Let's see what happens here in the second half. Damn, Chad, the World Cup almost over. I'm gonna say one thing, bro. This was the best World Cup ever, bro. I swear to God. The best World Cup ever, bro. That has ever been. I'm not gonna lie, bro. And it's gonna be sad when the World Cup ends, bro. It really is. It really fucking is, bro. So I actually think right now it's gonna be 1-1. I think it's gonna be 1-1. And it's gonna go to, we're gonna get the penalties. Pretty sure. Pretty certain, bro. Penalties. Morocco will win penalties. And that's how it's gonna be. I'm dead serious. All right, chat. What's the half? Are we back from the halftime or no? All right, couple minutes. Oh yeah, let's talk about the fucking. Oh, screw up, bro. Let's talk about what happened with. I don't even want to talk about that, but there's certain things in the World Cup that we've seen the past couple games that I don't like, bro. It seems to be a little bit iffy, bro. It seems to be a little bit iffy. Some of the decisions, some of the things that they did. It seems to be a little bit iffy, bro. And I don't know what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. There's a lot going on that I don't really a lot going on that is like you feel me? Are we back from the halftime? Yep. What the fuck's going on outside, bro? So France have had all the chances so far. They've had all the attacking. They've done all the attacking so far. But let's see what happens in the second half. We got everybody on the pitch again, so let's go. Oh, he's not really like he's still on there like to be subbed on though. Sabari.
They're gonna make you pay for it.
Well, they made Kylian Mbappe wait over 3 minutes for the penalty, didn't they? VAR did, and now Morocco have made France wait nearly 3 extra minutes over the 15-minute allotted half-time. They're ready to go as he rubs his hands. He is ready to go. 7 goals in this World Cup so far. Massive 45 minutes back in the hands of Stu Holden and first John Strong.
And Rebecca, it wasn't just that Morocco took their time in the locker room. They actually stopped at one point in that tunnel where it turns a corner and actually is the corridor to the field. They stopped and waited there for a while as well. It's a French team with experience and heat. Remember, they played in over 100-degree temperatures in Philadelphia on Saturday, and they were able to grind Paraguay down and get a win in that game. Second half is underway. No changes for either side. France trying to box Morocco in their own half with that opening kickoff, playing it straight out.
Second half, bro.
Now, here's the other question for you, though, Stu. This is a French team that scored 13 goals their first 4 games.
Fuck
Last
is
game
Morocco
and a
doing?
half, if you exclude penalty kicks, 26 shots taken, 0 goals scored. Are we concerned? Did something change?
Not at all. Because their last match, you have to consider they played against a Paraguayan team that sat on top of their goal and just made life difficult. This is much more of an open game. You saw, though, even as Morocco were meandering out into this field, Mbappe standing on the halfway line, rubbing his hands, gesturing to his teammates with that little twinkle of a smile that he has had throughout this tournament. That's why our guys in the studio are saying, look out, because this French team is going to come reinvigorated out of this locker room. And so far for Bono, it's been a beautiful day, but he has to, in this second half, understand there's going to be more times that he's going to have to stand up against this French attack. But for Morocco, really trying to have spells of possession with the ball, withstanding pressure. The longer this game goes, though, I think they will start to believe more and more.
And you see the heat still here at Foxborough. There's a nice little cloud cover right now blocking the direct sun. And in case you're curious, okay, why would we hold this game at 3 o'clock in the afternoon kickoff in this time of year? Well, keep in mind, in Paris right now, it's just past 11 p.m. It's just past 10 p.m. in Casablanca. You hold it later, it's in the middle of the night for them. That's part of the consideration for the kickoff times at this World Cup is viewers in Europe, viewers in Africa, the entire globe tune into this tournament. Here's an opportunity for Morocco. It was Unahi who started it. It's Unahi who continues it. He hands it off to the far side. Brahim Diaz was slowed up there by the flight of the ball. Comes across for Talbi. He's going to get it off the head of Koundé. That was really promising for a moment, and it just got bogged down when it mattered most. Shamsudeen Talbi, Unahi, 1v4. Didn't really have any options to cross to, but it's wedged away. Brahim Diaz couldn't get a shot cleanly away. It was
Bro, he's so
blocked out.
ass, bro. I swear to God, bro.
Another of these little spells for Morocco. And they're able to win it back. Wadi, the teenager. That ball was caught up in the breeze.
Brahim Diaz, one of Morocco's most dangerous players. African combination scored in every single game. Has yet to score in this tournament, but he's been providing the assists. 4 assists for him so far, second only to Olise for France, and has looked lively when he's had the ball. It just couldn't, I'm just looking at him right now. Left side of your screen, just a little bit of frustration. He couldn't get the shot off there in that angle. Oh, good job by Upamecano getting a body on Talbi, because it looked like he was going to get it behind. So a good start to the half here for Morocco.
Brahim Diaz, the 4 assists, most by any African player at a single World Cup. Long it goes. And Doué couldn't bring it down cleanly. It's tackled away by Hakimi. But the decision is goal kick.
France looking for that long direct ball. Doué was onside. Timed his run well. Hakimi still trying to get back after attacking on the right. But not only did he get back, then he was able to put Doué under pressure and win a goal kick. So this is kind of like the start of the first half, where now Morocco are back to, look, they're dropping Bouadi between the center backs. They're going to look to play. They've got a little bit of a different structure, but France, they're not going to sit back. That's the ball they want. Saliba would just eat that one up all day, which he just did there. Now they're open.
Elise turned the other way. He's going to return for Rabiot. Eats it to a clean interception there.
Yeah.
One, a big tackle, one in the middle by El Anawi. Knocking Kone off the ball. Talbi trying to chase it down.
Why the fuck you don't get that?
And Mano Kone is down on the other end of the field. After he was in that hard 50-50 collision in that sequence. Mateo, second career World Cup quarterfinal. The referee from Argentina comes over to take a look at him. Didier Deschamps looking on at what he hopes is not his final game in charge of this French team, his 185th game in total. Scan the QR code on the screen. Vote for your Michelob Ultra Superior Player of the Match. Bono is the best pick so far.
How the fuck don't you go and fucking take... How can you make that ball, bro? What the fuck? Oh, what's good, what's good? Shout out to my Dane in the chat. What's up, what's up? He's saying... Why did you move to America? Was that your question, brother?
African nation able to make a quarterfinal twice. Could they become the first
Why?
to make a semifinal twice?
I moved to America because I feel like I just actually answered this question to somebody, because also somebody from Denmark. Because it was always my dream to move here, bro, and I always felt like this was my home. I never felt at home in Denmark. That's the short answer.
Rarely been
honestly
beaten at the World Cup in recent tournaments. In Morocco, it's pending still one final court appeal in Switzerland.
There we go.
Whether or not they are indeed winners of the Africa Cup of Nations, but that was the first loss they had with their full team in 2 years, since January of 2024, at least on the field of Senegal.
Got a little advantage here. They've got a 3v2.
Canals hands it off. Talbi.
As you pointed out many times, nobody in the box right now. And so that makes it fairly predictable. Upamecano doing a great job there coming over, but
no, it's a corner. Referee says it's a corner.
Wow, they seem surprised. So
because he was shepherding that out, thinking for sure it would be a goal kick.
I hope France is gonna get the fuck out this World Cup now, bro.
And Hakimi has provided some really good delivery from this right side, from from set pieces rather. 7 chances created from set pieces. He leads the team in chances created. and he's going to come all the way over to take this. He and Diaz in the corner.
As we pointed out some other stadiums, this is difficult for Mike Mignon if it comes in because he's going to be staring right in the sun from where this ball is going to be coming from in the shade. If it is indeed across from Hakimi.
You saying what? Oh my God, Danish.
Able to wriggle away from Dembele. Under hit the cross, blocked by Mbappe.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
And
Yes, bro.
To nowhere in the end.
You know, you just gotta, you gotta follow your heart. You know, that's what I'm always saying when I stream. Follow your heart, man. Don't give a fuck. A lot of people got a lot of things to say, especially in Denmark, bro, and especially about me. So, follow your heart, bro. You know, whoever's talking, whoever's, you know, saying shit to you, bro, like whatever people be saying, whatever people be, you know, just don't give a fuck, bro.
Good day for Dembele. Bounced right back to him. In now, Desiree Doué trying to scoop it forward for Elise. It was knocked away. Buati, as he was being knocked backwards, able to get it clear.
Come on, come on, come on, come on!
Unahi has a couple different runners. It's Shamsuddin Talbi. Kano running with them. And he tackles it out.
They've looked more efficient, haven't they, on the counterattack in the second half of Morocco? A little bit more life, a little bit more commitment with multiple numbers to get into those positions. Great running by Talbi. He looks re-energized a little bit after the break. But it's finding that first pass out of pressure that has been so successful for them. Because if they play 1-2, it takes out that French counter press. And now it opens up. And you can see they just slowing that tempo down again. Which is something you heard Zlatan talking about at halftime. The tempo of the game being it because of the conditions, because of the heat, the way the water dries up on the grass, it slows it down. But Morocco seem quite content with this type of pace. They don't want to open up unless it's the moments that they can counterattack. Otherwise, they don't want the French team moving the ball around quickly and opening them up.
Now, one of the things you brought up even pregame when we saw the lineup is that Mohamed Wabi, because of the injury, electing not to go with, as you put it, a reference point, a center forward in there. And so, as you've been pointing out, moments where they get in the attack, they don't have anyone in front of goal. Yeah. At what point does that become a problem? Where's the goal going to come?
They're not a huge crossing team, though, but it is a huge miss for them. Missing Saibari is going to be turned over.
And then turned right back. And now Mbappe and the Moroccans are retreating.
They're making some really weird ass decisions, bro.
Bono got his whole body behind it. That might have been knuckling some. It's Bono's fourth save.
And France still haven't found what they're looking for as this one comes in. It's very comfortable for Bono. In those moments, and you see Doué, he's had a really lively first half. Need a little bit more, I think, combination play at times where he can pop the ball in, then get isolated 1v1. Anytime France can get him isolated in those situations, he's so good at beating his man off the dribble. And keeping him high and wide forces Hakimi to stay back as well. But I just wonder as well, at what point does Deschamps think, okay, let's get Barcola in the game. Let's change it up. It's not quite that time yet. They still are in control, but you want to make sure you have enough forcing and keeping this Moroccan team honest at the back.
Because it was when Doué replaced Barcola in the last game. A couple minutes later, he won the penalty to win the winning goal. Oh, it's going to find Mbappe. He missed it. Boy, it was Elise who made the run. It was an awkward little bounce for Kylian Mbappe, but you're so used to seeing him put those on target.
Yeah, but watch this from Elise. He's got the 18-year-old Buati coming up to pressure him, and he's thinking he's just going to dump it off, and Mbappe would have been offside had that one gone in. But the way Elise there just goes through the gears with the speed, and then the through ball there with the little left to right to create the angle for the pass. Terrific. And he had second most touches on the field, Elise, in that first half, but we didn't see him in those types of positions enough. He is the ball. Oh, what a ball.
Dembele there, just a blind ball to a wide open Desiree Doué. Mbappe on the outside of him. Mbappe on Achraf Hakimi. Got some support there. It was El Anawi who slid over and blocked the return pass for Doué. Doué back heel. Mbappe, longtime former teammate Hakimi. Opponents for a fifth time. Those two. Very early in for Elise. Just nowhere for him to go. Doué turns it inside. Doué. Mbappe. Himi got to be careful. Mbappe clips it up in the back post. It'll come all the way through.
Yeah, it looked like there was maybe a little touch on the heels.
Still got the pressure from France, bro.
Staying on his feet to keep this play alive. I love Doué there, just letting that ball run across him. Facing the play, but then as soon as he turns, now he's opening up the game. French body's buzzing around the ball. Mbappe trying to get free. I'm just seeing the constant interchanging of the front line of players trying to find spaces to get isolated, to get in behind this Moroccan defense, which has really been doing a great job to this point of staying compacted together.
Morocco are going to go to their bench. They have 2 substitutes preparing to come on. Looks like Sofiane Rahimi is one of them, a player we thought might be starting for the injured Saibari. It was a clever foot. El Canal said it was indeed a handball by Jules Koundé. It's the sound of the Moroccan supporters. In fact, you're seeing the French, you're hearing the Moroccans. Main supporter sections on opposite ends of the stadium here in Foxborough.
Come on, man.
And Rahimi coming in would suggest kind of the answer to your question that you had for me, which was Morocco playing.
Why you guys stop applying pressure?
Designated striker playing with 2 attacking players that are essentially 10s, operating underneath, floating, finding different types of space. Now Rahimi coming in is going to play up against the center backs. He's going to try to run them out of positions. That potentially opens up some space. You're also trying to get some fresh legs against this French defense to keep them honest, to keep the pressure on the midfield.
Good work by Kone to turn it inside. Pass took a deflection, but France will keep it. Those numbers tell the story, not just the discrepancy in shots, but the fact that it's 0-0. Doué took that away. That looked like it was going backwards to Rabiot. Rabiot was able to win it back. Did he use his hand? Referee says no. Digne crosses it in. Knocked away by Mozraoui. Rabiot heads it back in. Doué able to find Mbappe. Through traffic, Kylian Mbappe! 20 career World Cup goals! Gives France the lead in the quarterfinal.
And as the French celebrate, the Moroccans protesting with the referee here about a potential handball in the lead up to this goal. But just how quickly it can happen for the French. And for that man, once again, his 8th goal of the tournament, as this ball just gets turned over right here. Quick touch through the legs, and Mbappe doesn't need much space. Morocco back off. It was also close whether he was onside or not, but he just gets Diop to freeze for half a second there as he looks to try to engage. That touch there, hesitation, says, "You're going to give me that? Thank you very much." The top spin on the ball. The quick release is what catches Bono.
Oh my God,
and he
bro.
has no chance getting to that ball. Kylian Mbappe, once again, for the infallible French.
Morocco are still upset. We have not seen a replay of whether it was indeed a handball.
And they're holding the subs right now. So, and there's the signal. So that goal's been given.
The goal is good. Kylian Mbappe, 20 World Cup games played, 20 World Cup goals scored. And here come the changes. So the 18-year-old Boadi will be replaced by the 29-year-old veteran Sofiane Amrabat. And it looks like El Canals will be the player withdrawn to get the center forward Rahimi on the field.
I mean, it's just one of those moments for Morocco where you just think, how's that happen? We've been playing a great second half. We're in the game. Defensively organized. I'll tell you how. Magic, brilliance. That's just individual class of the highest order. Just sensational. I don't know how you stop that. I mean, Diop is 2 yards away from him, and he gets the shot off in the far corner. Just incredible.
And then Diop just dumps Mbappe to the turf off the ball right now. Saladin under some pressure, trying to steer it back.
Yeah, Chad, I don't know, man.
Against Sweden. As Mbappe's still down, his ability to generate power and spin with not really much of a run-up, is that something you can teach, or is that just sort of an innate God-given skill that he has?
I think it's more the latter, but it's clear it's something he has worked on so much. His finishing from different parts of the field. And I'd love to have, and we will, dissect this with.
Well, there's still a long time.
Ibrahimovic and Thierry Henry about that quality.
It's not crazy.
Mbappe down in pain for a second time again. These two, a decade ago, were teammates at the under-19 level, playing for France together. Opponents today for the first time in 8 years.
And it's frustration because and you can't get close to a guy like that. That's the only way you can stop him. And comes in late. Look at the touch from Mbappe outside of the foot around the corner, about to accelerate away. Textbook yellow card there. Probably one, honestly, that Diop's quite happy to take after conceding the goal.
In saying that, if Morocco were to come from behind and win, he would not play in the semifinal. Yellow cards are wiped out after the quarterfinal, so if you get through this game without getting a second yellow in the knockout, you're fine.
And the bad news for Morocco is if they need any more down a goal. The French, after scoring first, 18 straight, unbeaten.
They've not lost a World Cup game when scoring first since the 80s. Not that it needs to be a loss, as we saw Morocco against the Netherlands. They tied it up right at 90 minutes. They won in a penalty shootout. French will know that too. They'll want more. Mbappe returns. Rabiot into the middle. Diop was there to clear it away. Kylian Mbappe today is passing his coach Didier Deschamps in the France all-time appearance leader list. You see he's gone level with Messi at this tournament. He's one shy of Messi for that all-time goal-scoring mark. Tying Hugo Lloris's record for most games played at the World Cup of any French player. He, like Messi, we're just running out of superlatives to say about him.
The big players turn up in the big moments. That's as evident as just even seeing the Golden Boot list there. You got 5 of the best players in the world on that list.
Miroslav Klose is a long ways in the rearview mirror. He held that record for a long time. All-time goals in a World Cup. Good tangle of bodies behind the play. The French will play on. And that was knocked away casual there from Elise. Rahimi, and that's going to tail out. He was trying to play it out in space and get in a foot race with Upamecano.
It's Mbappe once again. Look at that. I mean, as that ball is moving, you can see it's moving from the top spin on it, where most players are thinking in that moment, okay, can I bend it? Can I hit it? Start it outside the post, make it difficult for the keeper. And I think that's why even Bono there recognizes he has no time to get across to it because the shot came off so quickly.
Here they come for more. Dembele! Dembele!
All right, chat. All right, chat.
And Dembele, not to be overshadowed by Kylian Mbappe, the way the two of them all tournament have been scoring and assisting each other. Dembele has 2 assists from Mbappe in this tournament. I'm going to give this one a third. If you watch the run, finds the pass from Elise. Mbappe, it is a 3rd assist for him. Look at the run. He drags the defender inside, and that opens up the gap. So it's the instant recognition there from Dembele. Well, now 2 defenders are going with Mbappe. They're going left. I'm going right. And then finishes down to the bottom corner.
You know what, bro?
Bono, who stood tall in the first
it's
half.
cool.
That look says it all for the
I can't say nothing when people don't, you know, when teams don't deserve it. Even when it's a team that I support, bro. You know? Morocco play like ass, bro. Just like Portugal, just like all the other teams that, you know, got knocked out the World Cup. France are playing fucking great. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. I don't want to sit here and say this and this and that. France is playing great. They're attacking. They're aggressive. Taking risks. Morocco just laid back. I've always said it. I always said it. You laid back. You laid back. You're going to lose. Laid back. Not taking no chances. Only defending. Scared. You playing very scared. You're not going to win. That's how it is. That's how it is, bro.
How we're made determines how far we go. So for those who are strong, those who are powerful, those who aren't afraid to push their limits,
fucking 2-0, bro.
Greater awaits. Greater journeys, greater experiences, greater memories. The first ever Kia Telluride Turbo Hybrid is ready.
Powerade has 50% more electrolytes than the leading sports drink. And Powerade is the official sports drink of FIFA World Cup.
Play like ass, bro.
Power your legacy with Powerade.
I want to create a legacy where people can say, this guy changed American soccer.
Is David's backyard ready for the FIFA World Cup? Maybe he'll build it, like Beckham. Brilliant move here. David's going to the Home Depot for the assist. David can flip it like Rich. Paint it like Patricia. Deliver it like Dan.
My beehives. This is so relaxing.
Planted like Patrick.
Or watch it all happen just like Josh.
Very happy to help.
I'm so pissed right now, bro.
Back live in Foxborough. Let's start this conversation from Morocco's perspective. They were doing an awful lot right.
Yeah.
And then they get hit with 2 punches 6 minutes apart. What's the conversation? What's their plan now with 20 minutes to go?
Well, the hardest part for the Moroccans is that a lot of their strength came from their ability to limit the French attack and keep the game scoreless. But the second that dam is broken, it is floodgates, and it is the French attack having more space because now you have to chase the game. You're down 2-0 in a quarterfinal. You have to go for the game. You have to make more attacking subs. What does it do? Well, it opens you up to the counterattack, and this is where the French.
I don't know, chat. Not looking great for Morocco right now, bro.
Second goal. But the hell also
told you, man. Told you from the beginning, bro.
They're gonna bring on other options.
I don't know. I don't know why teams do this, bro.
Is going to be taken off.
I don't know why teams do this. Why the fuck do you play like this, bro?
For the semifinal, and this will be a World Cup
fucking 2-0 game, like fucking 20 minutes to go, 25 minutes if you're lucky, bro. Against France, like.
Achraf Hakimi as well. And not seen the field yet of this tournament.
You've got to think as well, in the back of Deschamps' mind is also the yellow card that Olise is carrying.
Which the French tried to appeal.
Yeah, which they're probably going to give it a couple more minutes here. Would be thinking about that sub for sure. Just want to make sure the game stays the way it does. Morocco, they're gonna give it a go here though. We'll see if they can. That's the harder part.
From a French perspective, barring what happens the next 20 minutes, if you're Spain or Belgium, if you're on the other side of the bracket, if you're preparing to face France,
it's nothing you didn't know coming in.
Right. So how do you stop it? What do you do?
I was shaking my head and as we were in the break there, looking at that goal again from Mbappe, the slow-mo from behind as the ball just goes with power, dip, whatever, everything into that far corner. Just thinking that there's no goalkeeper in the world that can save that.
Maybe one that's 9 feet 6 inches tall. I don't know. You saw, by the way, Mbappe is now technically ahead of Lionel Messi because he has more assists, even as they are tied in the Golden Boot race with the same number of goals. Okay, what can Morocco do? Hakimi, and it was under hit in the end for Brahim Diaz. It's a Moroccan team that has showed guts, that have showed heart so many times before to get to these back-to-back quarterfinals. First African nation ever to do so. What can they do here in Foxborough? Shamsuddin Talbi, they were down a goal late. 90+1 they scored against the Dutch to force extra time. We saw Belgium against Senegal.
This is 2 goals, bro.
Down with 5 minutes to go to force extra time.
They gotta get if they get a goal now within like 5 minutes, you know, it's gonna be, you know, but if they wait too long, if they don't get a goal before the 80th minute, I don't know, bro. I swear to God, I don't know.
Will hook that cross in from deep. That was mishit. It ends up on the roof of the net. That took a weird, either a bounce or just the flight of the ball fooled Upamecano.
Yeah, well, he's trying to hit it with the laces on the half bounce there, instead of using the larger surface of your foot inside just to sweep it away. Results in a sliced ball that just goes over Magnon's goal. So maybe from a Moroccan perspective, they can get back into this game with a set piece, create something that they haven't been able to do from open play.
Give me the pump fake. With this hit deep to the back post, it's too deep. Held it on the other side, or at least attempting to hold it on the other side. Unahi could not do so. And it breaks down there. The changes, and Saladin, who was brought into the lineup because of the injuries, one of the players off. One away from Messi's all-time World Cup goal-scoring record. And Brahim Diaz, a player that has so much weight on his shoulders of expectation.
Yes, take his ass out too, bro. He's so fucking ass,
2
bro.
assists in the last game. His day is done now. Hussein Yassine, who part of what changed the game for Morocco against the Netherlands, is on. Maria El-Wadi, who is making his World Cup debut, had not played so far in this tournament. Yassine, another French-born player. Fourth to see the field today for Morocco against France, and he commits that early foul. It's a warm one today. Luckily, they had those hats to hand out to people to try to block the sun.
Y'all got 5 minutes to score, bro.
In Los Angeles, it'll certainly be very warm, but it'll at least be later. There shouldn't be as much direct sun on the field. For Norway, England, and Miami, it'll be a nighttime kickoff in Kansas City between the Swiss and Argentina, and then both semifinals indoors in Dallas and Atlanta. And so it's kind of over to you, East Rutherford, New Jersey, for what the conditions will be for a daytime kickoff a week from Sunday in the final. Another hour to go here in Foxborough. Goals 6 minutes apart. And Mbappe and Dembele. Mbappe's third assist, just to Ousmane Dembele. The French have been largely frustrated for the opening hour of the game, including Mbappe having a penalty saved in the first half.
That's one of the stats I did love coming into this game, was that between Mbappe and Dembele, they combined for 6 goals. Well, now it's 7.
We got a man down here. We got a concern.
Oh, it's Mbappe.
And this is the last thing.
Yeah, that is
that France wants to see. And this building is just
I was just about to say that. It's taking the air out of the building here as some concern for sure. Now he's walking off. It's hard to judge by players' reactions in these moments, and he was holding his right foot, it looked like.
They had plenty of injury issues this season at Real Madrid. He's going to get a great ovation now, though. Goal and an assist today.
I think also the way he's coming off like that is potentially a signal of don't worry about me, but we will see. That's something to watch. But no visible limp, no. We didn't. We'll potentially get a replay of maybe a moment that happened with him off the ball. But nonetheless, Mbappe is off. The difference maker once again. We've got the goal scoring started for France and then laid one off for Dembele, opened up the field for him. Dembele finished it off. And now Mateta on the field.
Jean-Philippe Mateta, 8 minutes played at this tournament. Yeah, you could be an excellent, incredible, world-class player, but if you're one of a few certain nationalities, you might struggle to get on the field at the World Cup. Bradley Barcola replacing Desiree Doué as the other sub. Now, tomorrow on Fox, quarterfinals continue. It's Spain against Belgium in Los Angeles. Coverage starts at 2 p.m. Eastern. 11 a.m. Pacific, live on Fox. Winner of this game, winner of that game.
He's so ass, bro. I swear to God, he's ass. I don't even know why he's in there.
It's gonna come in, and it was meant for Mateta.
On God, he's ass. Right back from Morocco, he's not good.
World Cup goal at the age of 29, and then a foul committed. Yassine.
Holy shit, bro. They play so bad, bro.
French goals, Mbappe coming off.
That's how it is, games, and you're not going to win the World Cup.
We're exhausted.
Can't even connect the pass like they're like, you know?
Sure, there's a few players out there
playing like you got mad time when you got 10 minutes and you have you need to score 2 goals to be in the game. You need to score 2 goals to still keep it going. I'm about to just end stream and just fucking get out this fucking shit, bro. I swear to God, bro.
They just pour numbers into the attack to try to hit you one more time.
The fact that Saibari not even just trying to play when it's a very important game. Look, what the fuck is this guy doing?
Holds it in and awkwardly dealt with there by Rabiot. No real shouts from the Moroccan players.
Look at the speed here now.
Barcola will slow it up. Elise. Barcola into the box. Cuts it back. Took an awkward deflection. Almost steered it goal bound. It'll come out for a corner.
Oh, Mateta made a great run off the goal line about the penalty spot. Watch his run in the middle as Barcola comes inside. He thinks he's going to run, stops, looks for the angle, trying to get that cutback ball to finish off in what would have been his first touch of the game. A great running from Barcola had been starting the last couple of games for them.
Rabiot under some pressure. Nice touch there. And Yassine. And the defiant shrill whistles from the Moroccan supporters as the opposition's in possession, despite a disheartening day for them. Lucadinho hooks it in. Mateta's up for it, and it bounced off the defender, in fact, El Wadi. It worked in the end to steer back to Bono. 10 minutes to go in Foxborough.
Fucking dumbasses, bro.
Unahi. To weave his way into some open space. Jassim Yassine. Trying to cut it in from Barcola. Just nowhere to go for Morocco right now. It's going to be hooked in and awkwardly again dealt with by Upamecano. Comes off the side of his head. Morocco outshot today 17-2. When they faced off in the semifinal of the last World Cup, this was the score line. The stats were pretty even. That's going to be a free kick from Morocco. As we say, if they can get one, they can create some chaos and chase to the second. Hopefully Mbappe's okay from whatever his issue was. This was not the issue. This was just something magical and special.
The spin rate. That ball is, it's like smashing it. Forehand topspin and tennis, just the way it was picking up speed and speed as it was accelerating through there. Like I said, I mean, Diop's 3 yards away from him.
Hakimi sends it in, pings around and cleared away by Koundé. Azraoui last man back, trying to reset it wide for Ashraf Hakimi. 8 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Hakimi 2 for company, takes a kick as he plays it inside. Unahi has Talbi out wide. And the referee's going to pull this back for a free kick here. Didn't feel there was an advantage coming. Another set piece chance for Morocco.
It's been few touches in the attacking half for Hakimi. And this one, he's caught late by Rabiot. And he has been their threat. We've talked about it so much. And the prayers are up. They're hoping for something to give them an opportunity here. I wonder if he shoots this one directly on target. He tried it from closer, yeah.
Right at the end of the first half. Hakimi will roll it sideways. Unahi! Magnon save, not held. Rebound cleared away. First save of the game.
The two of them combined.
First save, 82nd minute.
The exact same type.
Now you choose. See, that's the thing, bro. You're not good enough, bro.
And here come Morocco. A little bit of pressure now.
I'm sorry. They're not good enough. I know, Chad. I'm sorry, but they're not good enough.
Their chances. That's going to be another corner.
You choose to amp up the game.
See, look, he's trying to stay
And when you have 5 minutes left.
To see that coming through traffic.
Why don't you do this from the beginning?
The ball was hit at a height that was nice for him to make that save when he was counted upon.
And again, the referee he's actually more concerned about the placement of the ball. He's going to come over and have a chat. As Mike Magnon belatedly gets the captain's armband. The back of his first save all game. Just his 11th save in 5 games in this tournament. Only 2 goals allowed by France. Hakimi to the near post, and it hits the outside netting. That was a wonderful opportunity. That was El Anaoui there.
Wow. That is not far away. He arrives, run from the penalty spot, gets across everybody at the front. And I think Magnon, you'll see his positioning right now. He actually ends up inside the goal as he's trying to back up here. He's not saving that, if that's it. Just past that near post. Wow.
Talbi is done. It'll be a World Cup debut for 25-year-old Amin Sbai, who was born in Morocco but raised in France and plays in France. Another French player playing for Morocco. He was an injury replacement late onto the roster, and he will get his first minutes of the tournament now. Morocco running out of time. Morocco have had a flurry of opportunities. Can they keep the pressure up on this very hot day in Foxborough? After a very disheartening 6 minutes in which they conceded twice, that Spy just on the field, going to cross the net. It's easy for Mignon, even as he battles the sun. He's going to lay it out quickly. Bradley Barcola running it off Rabat. Barcola drifting in to Bennett. Lets it run. Elise couldn't get enough curl.
Oh, not far away. He's looking for his first goal in the tournament. Again, the selfless running, and you've got Mateta crashing the near post. You've got Dembele letting that one run to find Olise. It's just the selflessness of this entire team. And it's a unique characteristic here, as you said, John, the interview with Jenny Taft with Didier Deschamps speaking about, look, these players are all stars at their team, and they recognize the team is the most important part of this, and you can see that manifested in the way that they play. They combine the passing, the extra pass to a teammate, not trying to make it all about you. So many different weapons.
And Malo Gusto, who's just on the field, has talked about that as well. How difficult it is for him, a guy used to starting at his club team Chelsea, to barely see the field at the World Cup, but at the same time trying to be a good teammate, trying to support the team in the right way, wanting to be part of a winner. Some great work again. Elise Dembele intercepted by Diop.
You know, especially with all the subs, it's an incredible amount of trust that Didier Deschamps has put in Olise, because he's been, so much was made about him being on the yellow card. If he picks up another one, he misses the semifinal that's impending for them. But, oh, look at the speed here.
Barkle just drifting away. Mateta running through the middle. Barkle wants it himself. Bono was alert at his near post not to get caught. Goes down to make his 5th save of the game.
Yep, chat. GG's from Morocco, bro. I'm sorry.
Well, he's got the options in the box.
That's how it is, bro.
This one, he actually tries to catch Bono at his near post, thinking he's maybe going to anticipate to his left. But Bono able to come up with the save that time. And just get a look at the ice pack on the right ankle. It looks like of Kylian Mbappe. We'll see what that is in the days to come. But he doesn't look particularly concerned.
But that will be the major storyline for France between now and Tuesday afternoon in the semifinal. Dembele to take the ensuing corner, whipped it in. Bono beat to it by Mateta, but he couldn't get over the ball and it ends up out.
Oh, the 6'4" Mateta going up and getting this one as Bono just takes a bad angle here. Actually takes an angle behind him. But that's tough to try to the ball of that height and pace to direct it back on target. The French just cruising through. I mean, there was a spell there for Morocco the last couple of minutes where it's some pressure from set pieces, but I don't know how much more Morocco could have done, honestly. It's just a testament to how strong, how disciplined, how in sync, and just how formidable this French team is. You said if you're the other team's looking about playing this team, you've got to play the game of your lives. This is one of the best teams I have ever seen, and they might get Spain or Belgium. Well, they will get Spain or Belgium in the semifinal. Spain can do damage against this French team.
Spain's beat them twice.
Yeah, they did in the Euros.
The Euros and the Nations League semifinal, that 5-4 game we called in Stuttgart.
That was an insane game.
That was definitely a game of guys that were at the end of a long season who were maybe not defending with as much
It's
intensity.
a different game, for sure.
I mean, you see the numbers. There just is a different level that certain teams, certain nations can hit and can produce that is hard to match. There's a reason only 8 countries out of the 212 eligible to win the World Cup, only 8 have ever actually won it, as that's deflected into Mike Mignon. And the last first-time winner we had was Spain in 2010. Not like it was a shock that Spain won a World Cup. It was just a shock it took them that long. And that's one of the interesting questions, because all 4 of these quarterfinals are one nation that has won the World Cup, one nation that has not. Mohamed Wabi, again, he was put in a tough situation. He was given this job on a couple months' notice. The prior coach, Rigwagi, was kind of run out of town because they weren't playing well enough. Ultimately, yes, is there anything differently or better he or they could have done?
Well, and he's on the verge of having his first loss as the head coach of Morocco, and it's a team that, again, it's not bad to lose to France. It's just we've spoken about this a fair amount, John. It's coming into this tournament, an extra game, 8 to win a World Cup, 6 added minutes coming. It was going to take depth. It was going to take coaching. It was going to take teams staying healthy, as Mateta looked like he might have been onside. And the fact is, to play against a team like France, to be down one of your key players and one of your best players in the whole tournament, Saibari, that's a big loss. You're missing a player at the back as well. So the drop in quality is evident. You just don't have the same oomph up front. But to say that the result would have been different with them, I don't think it would have been. I just don't see a way in which Morocco were going to win this game.
So the flip side of that argument then is that France do have that type of depth.
Yeah.
If let's say Mbappe can't play Tuesday, or France, do they have enough oomph to beat Spain or Belgium?
I think they do, but that's a huge missing piece. He's the X factor. He's the guy today that when the game was tight creates a goal out of absolutely nothing, and then the game looks like it's in complete cruise control, which it has in the balance, but you still need those guys that can give you that top-end talent goals.
Rahimi. Hamilton couldn't knock him off the ball. Unahi trying to scoop it in the middle, and it's sliced backwards. Second time today there's been a slice clearance that Mignon was a little worried about for a moment, and we had a little less than 5 minutes to go. Morocco have corner kick number 5. It'll be a different taker this time. It'll be Amin Sabai. Hooks it in. Mignon hesitated, head away. There's Rabiot there. Sraoui, Unahi. Hakimi. Now the cross got into a good spot, but only man there was Saliba. That ball actually never went out of play. It was cleared wide, just not out. Dembele chased it down. Third chance for a French third. Do they need a third? Do they care? He's going to cycle it around. 4 minutes to go. What are you looking for tomorrow between Spain and Belgium? Winner of that game, presumably now against France in the semifinals.
Yeah, Spain just been picking up steam all tournament long. And then you got Moreno coming off the bench, providing the game winner. Oh,
Sets up. Boy, it's like he had glue on his foot there. And then he gets nutmeg.
I'm fascinated for Rudy Garcia in Belgium after completely dominant performance against the United States. But it would be a very different game for them, as we know. You don't expect Spain to make the same type of mistakes that the U.S. did. But does he leave Lukaku and Doku, De Bruyne on the bench again? Does he start with the same lineup? Onana's out now for the tournament with an ACL. I'm interested tactically what they do to try to combat this Spanish team that is so good with the ball, and they suffocate you all game long, and then they punch you in the face. I think Oyarzábal's going to be a key player again for Spain. We haven't seen a marquee match yet for Lamine Yamal in a World Cup. Feels like the stage is set for him in a quarterfinal.
He'll be in Los Angeles tomorrow, and then a doubleheader Saturday. Norway, England, and Miami. Switzerland, Argentina, and Kansas City. And those will be your final four. For the semifinals, Tuesday and Wednesday. Jean-Philippe Mateta cutting it back! Miss hit it! And that's a sixth save of the game, Yassine Bono. Less than 3 minutes to go here in Foxborough. Unahi running through. It's a great tackle.
All right, chat.
Ground there on the outside.
That's it, man. That's it, Morocco, you pieces of shits.
At least say one of those players that, if shown a yellow card, would have been suspended for the semifinal. Looks like he's going to get out of here unscathed.
Yeah, you can see it comes off his heel as he's looking for his first World Cup goal.
Finished the season wonderfully well at Crystal Palace with 6 goals. And
Bro, I don't even know what to say, gang.
As Mignon,
What this guy doing, bro?
a little bit off his line. That was ambitious from the 20-year-old Jassim Yassine. As we said, when you're that man's backup, you're probably not going to get a ton of minutes.
Just a look at the goal. And this one, in Morocco, we're stepping up. They think, okay, we've won the ball. Ball turns over, and then before you know it, 3 seconds later, you're behind. That finish from Dembele, just the incisiveness and also the decision-making, where he's leaning left, cuts right, boom. Quick finish. The quick release is so effective. And you've got bodies in front like that for Bono, who was terrific in the first half. He was the difference in the game. The fact that Morocco had kept the clean sheet, but they could only hold on so long.
By the way, Kylian Mbappe now, 11 combined goals and assists at this World Cup. That is the most since Gerd Muller had 13 combined goals and assists back in the 1970s. Assists as a World Cup statistic are only reliably kept since 1966, but it is a historic performance already for Kylian Mbappe, scoring goals and assisting goals. And he's still got 2 games to go. And France are 30 seconds away. I mean, ultimately, is this just a professional performance in your mind?
Absolutely. That's a perfect word for it. The game never felt in doubt for France. There's a couple little moments where you're thinking, okay, Morocco's coming to life here now.
Yep, France was very much
you run into
deserved to win this game.
In France.
France deserved to win this game. I'm sorry.
Keep trying. But
Morocco is literally ass. Literally.
Chance for more. Elise couldn't hook it enough.
Terry talked about it at length, and Morocco will have their moment in the future, but for now, it's
chat. That was it for Morocco, man. That was it for Morocco, bro. I don't know why I can't see the chat. I literally can't see the chat. Literally can't see the chat. I don't know what's going on. This game kind of pissed me off a little bit. Yep. You know what? We had it was good for Morocco, man. They played well. I do think Morocco is a World Cup winning team very soon. But I just want to say because I've been following Morocco for a long time, you know. I'm proud of you guys, man. It was a good World Cup. You guys did good. You really showed that you are gonna win the World Cup at some point. I really, truly, truly believe that you are gonna win the World Cup at some point. Today, France, you know, they played a good game, bro. I ain't gonna lie. They really played well and they took chances. They took all that. You know, they scored on their chances. Morocco did not play well. They was just I feel like they played scared. They tried to defend and just, you know, hoping that it will go to penalties. And it's just like when you play like that, you're not gonna win. I'm sorry. You know, and I've said I'm not even trying to go crazy or whatever, you're just not gonna win. So that's it, man. I think France right now is the World Cup winning team. I actually, you know, 100%. I think they're gonna win. I don't think Spain is dangerous. I don't think Belgium is dangerous. I don't think none of the other teams are dangerous. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what happens with Norway. Norway looks like a really strong team. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't know, bro. That was it, man, for Morocco this time. But hey, man, love y'all guys. I'm not ending stream though, but to the Moroccan players, y'all put on a show, and yeah, that's what it is, man. Let me go pee real quick. I don't even fucking know if I want to react to more World Cup games, bro. I'm not gonna lie, chat. Who do y'all think's gonna win? Who do y'all think's gonna win right now? Okay, there it is, the chat. Who's watching from YouTube? Somebody see if you can go and type in the text in the chat on YouTube. I want to check something out real quick. Is there a team that I support now? No. Honestly, no. I don't have a team that I support in this World Cup. For now, it's just going to be, you know, I'm just going to watch it just because it's the World Cup, you know, but that's what it is. How y'all doing, though, chat? Kai is live again. What's he doing?
¿Soy del equipo? Este es el equipo. Hace 30 años que no quiero. Ok. Dicen que tiene un primer toque increíble. Esa de dejó la defensa una vez tan maría que le salieron hasta pajaritos en la cabeza. Y este tipo, siempre con la misma. He's up next. He's up next. Ganan o se van a casa. Ellos nunca se han ido. Ustedes son los chicos invencibles.
I'm gonna tell y'all everything. Chat, bro, get a new chair, bro. Why are you telling me to get a new chair, bro? You have to understand, bro. My grandpa, this is my grandpa's favorite chair, okay? When he was around and was alive, he did everything on his chair, bro. He sat on his chair. He made sure it was good. He might have jizzed on his chair a couple times, bro. But it's a family chair, bro. This chair was passed down from all the amazing people down to me. So it started off with my grandpa, and my grandpa passed it down to my dad. Then my dad passed it down to one of my cousins. So one of my cousins had it for a little while. Then he passed it back to me. So I cannot get rid of this chair, bro. I cannot get it. It's sentimental, bro. I cannot get rid of this, bro. It's impossible. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. I'm just not doing it. I'm not getting rid of this chair. I don't care what you.
Chat, I swear to God, bro. Damn, bro. Morocco, bro. Morocco, bro. Y'all played so well. Y'all literally played so well, bro. So well. But you know what? I'm not even in doubt. I know Morocco will win the World Cup eventually. And it's going to be the first African team to do so. Don't y'all think? I do. I do. There's no other games today, no? Yeah, I know. Tomorrow is Spain. It's actually here in LA. Definitely not going to that one. Who followed? Oh, Ronnie. Shout out to Ronnie. Oh. Chat, just so y'all know, we are live on YouTube also. I was trying to figure that shit out, and apparently it should be everything should work, so. Yeah, we're live on YouTube. If y'all want to go check that out, whatever you guys prefer to be live on, prefer to watch on, it's completely up to you guys. Honestly, Chad, I am a little bit annoyed, bro. I really am, gang. I really fucking am, bro. Like, I really fucking wanted Morocco to win this shit, gang. I'm not gonna lie. I really did. I really fucking did.
The portals tomorrow. Students, your flights will be added to the portals tomorrow. Do not show or say the location. If you leak the location and it comes from you, unfortunately, you will not be able to participate. Okay? I'm putting safety first. All right? You guys will not be able to participate. So your portals to your flights will be there. Do not show anybody nothing. Okay? Professors, check your email for updates regarding your class titles and curriculum. Professors, please check your emails.
When is it though? When is Stream University?
Regarding your class title. For updates regarding your class title and your curriculum. Alright? Students, see who y'all working with and see how when things started, how it did go on background check, and after we will be able to approve them. So everybody won't be approved. And like everybody won't be approved, bro. For videographers, okay? Alright? Now listen, this is the most important part. Everybody lock in. Everybody say lock. You lock in. Yo, top B knock. Thanks for the 5. Get appreciated, gang. Thanks for all the subs. Everybody who's a sub, shout out to y'all, okay? Now listen, everybody. I need all students and professors to hear this. All students, send it to all students, okay? Send it to everybody. This is a general announcement. Class president campaigns have officially started. If you haven't logged into the portal yet, please do so. This way you can get started with your assignments. I repeat, the class president campaign is officially started. Go into your portal and look up your assignments of what you have to do. Now the class president will have different privileges and things of that nature that we will all find out very soon. Class president is a very important thing, okay? So make sure y'all go ahead and do that. And then, also, by the way, all participants, you guys can communicate with each other through your portals. So if you go to your portal online, you can text some of your classmates. You can text some of the people. You guys can begin chatting, okay? In my opinion, I think you guys should just refrain from like showing anything. Please do not show anything in your portal. Please. Actually try to, reach out to certain people who like their content and stuff like that. You'll be able to do it and stuff like that. As for alumni, it's still a mystery. Y'all still gotta work. Yeah. So what's been hold on. I still got something else. I still got a mess. I think that's it. My volume mad low? Wait, is it? Sonny, is my volume low? Shout out to all YouTube youths. DDG this. Why everybody keep saying DDG this, gang? Why does everybody keep saying DDG this? I'm not getting it, bro. Why everybody keep saying DDG this? What am I looking at, King? Funny Mike this. This you, buddy. You're lying. You ain't this me, bro. Stop lying, bro. Y'all trying to raise bait. Y'all lying, bro. He ain't this me. I'm not believing that, bro. Why am I seeing Funny Mike and DDG this? They wouldn't do. Who am I reacting to first? Hold on. Okay, let me see. Let me see this. Yo, first of all, hold on. Before we begin, I ain't gonna lie. Twitch, MGM is hella strong right now, y'all. Mafia, y'all are really. I ain't gonna lie, y'all getting stronger, and it's kind of scary. Last stream, there was 400,000 of you, 300 to 400,000 people who followed on Twitch. Please follow and turn on notice so y'all know when everything's going on. Keenan Grace, thanks for the 100. Get the Keenan Grace. Keenan Grace, thank you. Okay, now YouTube. So they did that on Twitch, right? 400,000 MGM on Twitch. They went crazy. YouTube. Y'all did 350,000 new subscribers in one stream. Boy, we gotta keep the momentum going, chat. We gotta keep the momentum going, bro. Funny Mike, YouTube chat is saying Funny Mike. Okay, Funny Mike. I don't want to say YouTube chat or Twitch chat. It's just MGM, bro. I'm done referring to y'all as YouTube or Twitch. It's just plain. We're one big community, bro. All right. So a lot of people were saying YouTube, bro. Keenan Grace, that's what I want 100 get appreciated. That's what I want 100 get appreciated. Don't leak. If any of the class leak anything that has to do with the location, I'm gonna just cut it off, right? We won't because cut it off as in like. Unfortunately, they won't be able to participate because that was like the one where I won, right? Oh, we have another announcement. We have another raid diss track. How much people made diss tracks? We have another announcement, chat, which is going to be resolved, but it might hurt a little. Okay, somebody from the professor's list has told me they're not able to go. I know. You probably are wondering who it is.
Get two or more Papa Perry's favorites for $6.
Man, shut up.
Papa John's.
A complete four-piece bedroom for under $1,000? Right now during Jerome's 4th of July event.
It's Maya. I know, and I won't disclose why, but it's very important to her craft and what she does. She is a superhero, you know, for what she does and what she continues to do. So Maya, I told her, I said, hey, listen, I get it, do what you gotta do. I will let her disclose whatever. So what's gonna happen is either
don't know why I didn't charge up my things in the first place, bro. Chat, let's do an IRL stream. I don't know what's going on. I'm like hungry all the time, bro. All the time, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. We're gonna do an IRL stream, bro. Baby. We're gonna do an IRL stream, man. We're gonna do an IRL stream, bro. We are. Chat, I ain't gonna lie, it's extremely hot in here. I don't know what the fuck going on. It's so hot. I low-key want to go outside, bro. I low-key want to go outside, bro. I'm not even annoyed that Morocco lost the game. I ain't gonna lie, because honestly, I would have been more annoyed if they played well, but they did not play well like at all. So it's like, oh, baby. need that to charge. We need things to charge. Phone is charged. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Come on. Come on, game. Why are you showing me food, bro? I swear to God, I'm hungry, bro. Don't show me food, bro. I'm in my hungry mode right now. I can't even be inside, bro. I swear to God, it's too hot. Chat, I'ma catch y'all later, bro. I don't know, bro.
Go to Turkey, gang. Like, no, actually, I'm so tired of this. Your hair is pissing me off every time. That is why you wear hats all goddamn time, gang. Go to Turkey, bro. Genuinely, bro. Go to Turkey, gang. Go to Turkey, gang. Like, just take. my stream.
Oh, baby. What's going on over there, man? What's going on over there, man? Chad, love y'all so much. Let me go and charge up some things, and then we're gonna go live again. Promise y'all, bro. All right, man. Love y'all, chat.